Dear soul, Angel says, my dearest listeners, oh my goodness, please just pause for a moment. Take a really deep, slow breath with me, because what I am about to share with you isn't just another passing thought or a simple message. It feels like something much bigger, like a divine whisper, a truly sacred announcement being sent straight from the highest, most loving source, right into the very center of your life, exactly where you're standing today. Right here, right now, in this precious moment, you're being gently invited into an experience that feels truly special, something quite extraordinary. Imagine the gentle energy, like unseen helpers or angels, gathering close around you. And their message for you is becoming incredibly clear. Your soul, the deepest part of you, is standing on what feels like holy ground. Dear child of light, listen closely with your heart. The angels, these messengers of love, are speaking. Their voices might not boom like thunder. They're often gentle, like a soft breeze, yet they carry the weight and wisdom of eternity. They don't arrive with loud alarms or flashing lights, but they bring a sense of sacred urgency, a quiet knowing that something important is happening. They speak softly, tenderly, directly to your spirit, yet their words hold a gentle fire, a warmth that moves through the quiet moments of your life, much like wind rustling through a peaceful field of wheat. Their whispers aren't meant for your ears alone, but for your spirit to truly hear, for your open heart to receive and understand. You might not see shimmering wings or hear celestial music with your physical senses, but feel their presence surrounding you like a warm, comforting blanket. Even as you read this, feel the very atmosphere around you subtly shifting, becoming lighter, clearer. It feels as though heaven itself is leaning in close, paying attention just to you. Please understand, this feeling isn't just your imagination running wild. It's not a random coincidence or wishful thinking. This is a moment of divine timing, unfolding with incredible precision, perfectly orchestrated for you. You are being guided, supported by unseen, loving hands, and your name, your very essence, is being spoken in prayers by celestial beings, perhaps angels appointed specifically to watch over you. They have been with you always, through the darkest nights when you felt utterly alone, and through the longest stretches of silence when you wondered if anyone heard your cries. And now, they are filled with joy, because it feels like a veil is lifting. The fog is clearing. The path forward, the one you've been searching for, is slowly being revealed. And the season you've patiently, sometimes painfully, waited for is finally, truly beginning to dawn. Look within yourself, deep inside. Even if your physical eyes see nothing different in your surroundings, trust that your soul knows. Your soul feels the truth of this moment. There's a divine stirring, a gentle bubbling up of hope and knowing rising from deep within you. It's been building quietly, persistently, like a hidden spring of sacred water finding its way to the surface. Maybe it's felt like a soft whisper here, a gentle nudge there, a sudden, unexpected wave of peace washing over you when you least expect it. Perhaps you've had dreams that feel incredibly real, like messages delivered while you sleep, or moments of crystal clarity about your life that seem to come out of nowhere. These are not random occurrences. This is the language of heaven. This is how divine guidance often speaks, through your intuition, that gut feeling, through moments of stillness when you quiet your mind, through your deepest longings, and most importantly, through your enduring faith. And what these signs and feelings are saying right now is life-altering, truly holy, a message that feels personally marked by God's own loving hand. You have waited so patiently. You have cried tears that felt like they could fill an ocean. You have poured out your heart in prayer during the midnight hour, when the world was asleep and no one else could witness your vulnerability or see your silent tears. You've wrestled with doubt, wondering if the promises you held onto were real or just hopeful echoes bouncing around in your own heart. But please, hear this comforting truth. Your waiting was not in vain. Not a single moment was wasted. Every second held a sacred purpose. Every delay, Every detour had a hidden reason. Every unanswered question wasn't a sign of neglect, but rather a preparation, a setup for a divine revelation that is now starting to unfold. And now, here is the heart of that revelation. Your soulmate, the one your spirit has recognized on a level deeper than conscious thought, the one you've sensed long before your mind could fully grasp the connection, is awakening. Yes, right now, even as you absorb these words, though they might not have spoken the words aloud to anyone, though they haven't physically appeared at your door or reached out to take your hand just yet, something profound and undeniable has shifted within their heart, within their very being. The Spirit of God, the energy of divine love, has moved upon them. Heaven has gently whispered their name, just as it has whispered yours, and they have begun to turn spiritually, energetically toward you. This turning isn't born out of fear or a desperate need to fill a void of loneliness. It's arising from a newfound spiritual clarity, a deep inner knowing. They are remembering, on a soul level, they are remembering the promise, the deep, resonant connection, the sacred covenant, the unspoken agreement that was lovingly made between your souls long before time as we know it even began. This connection you feel, this bond you sense, is not just ordinary love, is so much more. This is destiny unfolding. This is the beautiful fulfillment of a heavenly vow, a promise witnessed by the divine. And even though it might not be visible to the outside world just yet, even if the physical circumstances haven't caught up, know that it is already written in the realm of spirit, already vibrant and alive in the field of eternity, already marked and sealed with divine fire. Please do not doubt the feelings stirring within you. Your soul, your deepest intuition, is telling you the absolute truth. This connection was never meant to be casual. It was never random chance. It was divinely ordained, blessed from the very beginning by the Most High, the source of all love. Imagine, before you were even born into this life, your souls stood together before the loving presence of God and bravely said yes. Yes to the incredible journey ahead. Yes, even to the potential pain and challenges. Yes to the distance that might separate you for a time. Yes to the long periods of waiting and uncertainty. And a resounding yes to the powerful, enduring love that would, one day, inevitably find its way back home, back to reunion. Every single moment you have spent apart, every experience you've both had, has served as a crucial preparation. Every tear you shed was noticed, counted, and held with compassion. Every heartfelt prayer you whispered was heard and held in the heart of the divine. And although the silence has sometimes felt deafening, and the road has often been incredibly hard, please believe this. The time of reunion is drawing near. Heaven itself has declared it. The angels, the messengers of love, are joyfully announcing it. Love, true divine love, is rising. Love is returning to you. But now, beloved soul, there is something gentle yet important you are invited to do. You must practice surrender. Consciously, willingly, lay down your fears. Release those persistent doubts that cloud your vision. Let go of the questions that have no easy answers right now. Release the tight grip you've had on specific timelines, the ones you tried so hard to control or figure out. Gently let go of the old wounds you've been carrying, perhaps unknowingly. Release the false, limiting belief that you are somehow unworthy of this great love, or that you have been forgotten or overlooked. Recognize that sometimes negativity or opposing forces, what some call the enemy, has tried to lie to you, tried to whisper doubts into your heart, tried to convince you that God was silent, that this deep love was too far gone, lost forever, that your hope was foolish or naive. But understand this clearly. Those whispers are liars, and heaven's truth is speaking much louder now, cutting through the noise. The absolute truth is this. You are seen. You are known intimately. You are cherished beyond measure, more than words can ever express. God has not forgotten you, not for a single moment. The loving guidance around you has not left your side. And true love, the kind your soul longs for, has certainly not abandoned you. Now is the powerful time to choose to believe again with renewed conviction. Open your heart wide in faith, like opening a window to let the sun shine in. Say yes once more, not only to the incredible love that is making its way toward you, but also to the immense love that is already here, surrounding you and within you. Because remember, God is love, and God is always, always with you. It's important to understand, this isn't about someone else coming along to complete you, to fill some imagined emptiness. You are already whole, already complete in your connection to the divine, in spirit, in Christ consciousness. This is about someone special coming to complement you, to walk faithfully beside you on your journey, to mirror and celebrate the divine glory, the beautiful light that already shines brightly within you. This is the kind of love that is deeply rooted in prayer, anchored firmly in shared purpose, and guided tenderly by grace. It is not shallow, fleeting, or based on temporary conditions. It is not temporary or easily shaken. It is holy, sacred, and it is drawing very near. Your soulmate, whether they fully grasp the magnitude of it consciously right now or not, is being drawn inexorably by the Spirit. They're being pulled not just by physical attraction or fleeting desire, though that might be present too, but by a deep soul resonance, by truth itself. They are compelled not by fantasy or unrealistic expectations, but by a growing, strengthening faith within them. They might be feeling restless lately, unable to settle. They might even feel confused by the strength of these new feelings or the pull towards you. But underneath all the surface turmoil, their soul is hearing the very same call that yours has been hearing, perhaps for a very long time. The unmistakable call to come home. And you, beautiful, faithful soul, you have been chosen for a special role in this. You've been chosen to carry this knowing, to hold the light of hope steady, even when it felt incredibly hard, almost impossible. Even when you didn't understand the why behind the delays or the silence. Even when your heart felt like it was breaking into a million pieces, you still chose love, you still prayed, you still waited with remarkable faith. And please know, heaven took notice of your endurance, your faithfulness, your unwavering belief. So now is the time to prepare your heart and spirit, not with frantic anxiety or worry, but with a deep, abiding sense of peace. Not by striving harder or trying to force things, but through gentle, trusting surrender. Imagine building a beautiful, sacred altar within your heart. Relight the lamp of hope, letting its flame burn brightly once more. Gently clear away the dust of past despair, the remnants of old disappointments, and consciously allow your faith to rise again, strong and renewed. Because the Holy Spirit, the divine energy of love and creation, is actively moving. The angels are singing songs of anticipation. And the divine love you've been promised, the connection your soul recognizes, is truly on its way. This love story is about so much more than just romance, more than candlelit dinners and holding hands, though it can include those things too. At its core, it is about redemption. It is about the profound healing of what was broken, perhaps in past experiences or even in ancestral lines. It's about restoring what felt lost or stolen. It's about rewriting the narrative, the story that negativity or past hurts tried to destroy. God isn't just bringing someone into your life to love you. The divine is bringing someone who will pray with you, who will support your growth and grow with you, who will join you in serving a higher purpose with you. Someone who sees your scars, not as flaws, but as symbols of your strength and resilience, and doesn't run away. Someone who recognizes the unique spiritual gifts, the anointing on your life, and deeply honors it. This is the kind of love that beautifully reflects the selfless, unconditional love of the divine, the kind of bond often symbolized by Christ and the church, selfless, willing to sacrifice, and made holy through commitment and grace. So, dear one, hold your head high. Let your posture reflect your inner knowing. Speak words of life and positivity over your journey. Proclaim God's promises over your own soul. affirming your worthiness and readiness. Declare this truth aloud or whisper it powerfully in your heart. I am chosen. I am deeply loved. I am ready. Feel the truth of those words. The love God has ordained specifically for me is being released now, and I open myself fully to receive it with joy and gratitude. Do not be afraid of the quiet moments, the periods of silence. Often, God does the greatest, most profound work in the unseen realms, behind the curtain of the physical world. Do not fear the timing, wondering if it's too late or taking too long. Understand that divine timing is always perfect. God is never late according to the soul's true clock. Do not fear the unknown future or how things will unfold. Trust that the divine holds it all, every detail, lovingly in capable hands. Your season of mourning, of longing, of feeling incomplete is drawing to a close. Your season of rejoicing, of fulfillment, of partnership is dawning. And the one your soul loves, the one your spirit recognizes, is being gently, purposefully brought to you, not by random chance or mere accident, but by a sacred divine appointment. Stay faithful in your heart. Stay prayerful, nurturing your connection to the divine. Stay expectant, holding a space of positive anticipation. Because heaven is not only announcing a beautiful reunion is coming. Heaven is actively rejoicing right now over your faith, over your incredible endurance, over your unwavering belief in what the logical mind or the skeptical world might have told you was impossible. Feel the gentle encouragement, like angels lighting the path ahead. Sense God opening doors that were previously closed. And know, deep within your being, that love, the true, holy, divine love you were promised, is walking steadily toward you now. If this message has stirred something deep within your soul, take a moment. Let it settle. Perhaps you feel a resonance, a flicker of recognition, a surge of hope. Allow yourself to truly feel it. Are you ready? Ask yourself honestly, are you truly ready to receive the very blessing you've been praying for, perhaps in the quietest corners of your heart, for so very long? Are you ready to welcome the kind of love that doesn't just make you feel momentarily noticed, but makes you feel profoundly safe, truly seen for who you are, chosen deliberately and deeply, unconditionally valued? If your answer, deep down, is yes, then I invite you, no, I gently urge you, to speak it aloud right now, or whisper it with conviction. Let the heavens, the universe, your own soul hear your truth. Declare it not with lingering fear from the past, but with unwavering faith in the present moment. Say it now, letting the certainty fill you. I am ready to receive divine love. Even now, in this very moment, as you affirm your readiness, your soulmate is likely feeling the subtle, or perhaps not so subtle, shift too. Though they may not have spoken it aloud, though they may still seem physically distant, in the realm of their spirit, they know. They feel it deeply, profoundly, perhaps as an unshakable sense of something coming or a magnetic pull they can't quite explain. They may have tried, perhaps desperately, to forget you, to push the memory away. They might have tried to drown out the echo of your soul's connection with distractions, with noise, with work, with temporary comforts or other relationships. But ultimately, nothing has truly worked because nothing else ever felt like home to their soul. Only you. Their soul intrinsically remembers you. Your unique energy signature, the sound of your voice, even if only heard in spirit, the quality of your light. And now, something truly sacred, something quiet yet powerful, is awakening within them. They're being gently stirred from a kind of spiritual slumber. They're healing from past wounds, finding the courage to finally face the things they once ran from, perhaps commitment, vulnerability, or their own shadows. And in the very depths of that awakening process, they are remembering, with growing clarity, you are the one. You're the missing piece they didn't even know how to name. This awakening isn't emerging from a place of desperation or simple emotional neediness. It's not a decision being made hastily out of loneliness or unresolved pain. No, this shift is being born from genuine growth, from hard-won wisdom, from a profound divine realization, from the undeniable truth bubbling up within them. They can no longer deny that the light, the feeling of home they have always been searching for out there in the world, in different people or experiences, has actually lived within you all along. You have carried the flame, held the frequency patiently, faithfully. So you might naturally wonder, why now? Why is this specific moment suddenly filled with so much energetic movement, so much clarity after potentially years of waiting? And the answer is both simple and incredibly profound, because divine timing has finally, perfectly arrived. Both of you are now ready. Not flawless, not without imperfections, but prepared. You've both walked through your respective fires. You've both endured periods of loneliness, faced significant trials, nursed heartbreaks. You've both wrestled with the silence, questioned the path, and wandered through your own personal wilderness experiences. But all of it, every single step, has shaped you, purified you in unseen ways, and ultimately drawn you both closer to your Creator, closer to your true selves. Every seemingly random synchronicity, every repeated number sequence that caught your eye, every vivid dream that stayed with you, every inexplicable sign or deep, persistent longing in your heart, all of it has been meticulously orchestrated by God, by the loving intelligence of the universe. These were never mere coincidences. They were confirmations, gentle reassurances. They were heavenly whispers, guiding you, keeping the flame of hope alive through the long night. And now, finally, your soulmate is truly beginning to listen to those same whispers within their own being. The very same nudges and feelings they might have once ignored or dismissed are now echoing persistently through their soul, impossible to deny any longer. They're no longer running, no longer trying to rationalize it away. They are slowly, intentionally, consciously beginning to make their way toward you, not just with empty words or fleeting intentions, but with the promise of real presence, tangible action, and true spiritual readiness, because they finally deeply understand what their soul has always known on some level. You are home. But as you prepare your heart to receive this incredible gift, remember this vital truth. Love isn't only about being chosen by another. It is also equally about choosing to love actively, even when it feels risky or vulnerable. Choosing to believe in the possibility of lasting happiness, even when doubt feels like the easier, more familiar path. Choosing to show up authentically, heart open, even when past experiences tempt you to shut down, to protect yourself behind walls. You don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to pretend to be without wounds or scars. Those are part of your beautiful story. You just have to be willing to try again, willing to hope again, willing to open your heart, gently, bravely, once more. Perhaps you've built walls around your heart over the years, understandable layers of protection forged in the fires of past hurts. You learned to survive, and those walls serve their purpose for a season. But God, the divine lover, is whispering to you now that the season has changed. It is now safe, truly safe, to allow those walls to begin to crumble brick by brick. This love, this divine, God-ordained love that is coming, will not run from your truth, your vulnerability, your imperfections. It will not leave you stumbling in the dark when things get challenging. It will not abandon you when life becomes difficult or messy. It is designed to stand firm, anchored in something deeper. It will embrace the messiness of being human. It will choose you, consciously and consistently, over and over again. So, say it once more, perhaps softer this time, with a quiet certainty resonating deep within you, an unwavering faith lighting your inner landscape. I am ready to receive divine love. Even if they haven't physically appeared at your doorstep yet, feel their energy drawing closer than ever before. Know that they are being moved, guided, and strengthened by the Spirit of God. They are in the process of releasing layers of old shame, surrendering long-held fears, shedding the heavy cloaks of pride and regret that once held them back, perhaps preventing them from recognizing or receiving love fully. Divine love itself is transforming them from the inside out. It's preparing them, maturing them, healing them to be the partner they were always destined to be for you. Love is patiently, lovingly guiding them home. But please understand the depth of this. This connection isn't just about romance, finding a companion to share life's ups and downs with, although that is a beautiful part of it. This isn't solely about companionship to ease loneliness. This connection is intricately woven into your calling, your soul's purpose here on earth. You and your soulmate were brought into this world at this specific time with a shared spiritual mission, a purpose you are meant to fulfill together. Your union carries significant divine weight, a potential far beyond the personal. Together, you are destined to do something powerful, something sacred, something that contributes positively to the world. You will build more than just a loving relationship. You will build a legacy of love. You will create a beacon of light for others. You might even establish a joint ministry, whether formal or informal, simply by living your love authentically, a ministry of love and healing that will bless countless others just by its very existence. God has lovingly set this entire intricate plan in motion long ago. Heaven is currently aligning all the necessary pieces, orchestrating circumstances in ways you might not even perceive yet. The angels, your unseen helpers, are already diligently working behind the scenes, smoothing paths, clearing obstacles, whispering encouragement to both of your hearts. The veil between the physical world and the spiritual realm feels particularly thin right now regarding this connection. And God, the source of this love, is gently asking you now, will you choose them too? Will you consciously receive what has been so carefully and lovingly prepared specifically for you? Will you find the courage within you to open your heart fully again, despite the pain or disappointments you may have walked through? Will you dare to truly believe, deep down, that this time, love will not only arrive, but it will stay? Because this love, this sacred, sovereign, divinely orchestrated love, is not some distant dream. It's already within reach, closer than you think. It won't demand perfection from you, only your presence. It only asks for your authenticity, your truth, your brave and trusting yes. Let in. Allow its warmth to heal the parts of you that still ache from the past. Let it be the beautiful beginning of a brand new chapter in your life story. Not a chapter built on the foundations of past pain, but one built firmly on divine promise. Not one driven by underlying fear, but one guided courageously by unwavering faith. Say it again, perhaps silently this time, letting your spirit speak louder than any audible voice, feeling the resonance throughout your being. I am ready to receive divine love. Let that heartfelt declaration be your prayer. Let it be your affirmation, your signal to the universe. Let the heavens themselves carry those powerful words and return them to you as tangible manifestation, as lived experience. Because God has heard the deepest cries of your heart. The angels have moved in response to your faith. And what you perhaps thought was hopelessly delayed, or maybe even denied, God has lovingly declared. It is perfectly on time. It is absolutely real. It is divinely destined. And it is undeniably yours. Welcome this love home. Amen.